Hi and welcome back. Please turn to page 247 of your electrical code book. We are going to be discussing 26744. Supply connection for appliances. So except as provided for in subrule 10, all electric heating and cooking appliances shall have only one point of connection for supply. We're briefly going to go over this. But you can do most of the reading yourself. I'm just going to highlight the key points here. In subrule 2, you want to underline where an electric clothes dryer. So underline the first 5 words. Where an electric clothes dryer, right, having an input in excess of 1500 watts at 115 volts, etc. And you can read the rest. Just telling you to highlight that so you can see that we're discussing clothes dryers. The next item that of is importance, and just highlight it, like I said, we're just going over the brief points, is right here. Highlight in subrule 4 this line, where a freestanding electric range having a calculated demand of 50 amps or less. Right there, just underline that. And it's just telling you that you have to install a 14-50R type receptacle, and as shown in diagram 1. We'll just highlight that. Subrule 5, you might want to underline the entire subrule. So it talks about the receptacle required by subrule 4 shall be permitted to be connected to a branch circuit rated at not less than 40 amps. So this was actually added several code cycles ago. Believe it or not, it was actually a code violation to use this type of receptacle and install it with a 40 amp overcurrent device. So this permits you to install that 40 amp overcurrent device on that 50 amp receptacle. The next thing to highlight is this entire line right here. The receptacle required by subrule 4 shall be. So now we're talking about the receptacle for that range. And what you want to highlight in subrule 8 is not exceeding 130 millimeters to the center of the receptacle. So 130 to the center. So what that means is the receptacle for the range has to be located far enough down on the floor, so maximum 130 millimeters to the center of that receptacle, so that when you actually tuck your range back into the wall, it actually fits within that cavity of the back of the range. So it cannot be higher than that 130. Okay? Now, something that is of very important, that you must highlight this and put an asterisk beside it. Where is it? In subrule C. I'm going to raise that up just a little bit. This part is very important. Now, the U ground slot has to be orientated to either side. So what that means is, for example, if this was a range receptacle, the U ground has to be located horizontally on your receptacle. It can't be mounted in the up or down position. The reason being is when you actually take the cord of the range and plug it in, and then slide the range back within the wall, that cord actually fits within that cavity. So if the U ground is in the up position or down position, the range does not fit properly. So those are the key highlights for 26744. Now, just take a quick flip over to 26746 for a second. Appliances exceeding 1500 watts. It talks about every electric heating and cooking appliance rated at more than 1500 watts shall be supplied by a branch circuit used solely for an appliance. Then of course, except that more than one appliance could be permitted to be connected to a single branch circuit, providing, then it gives you some examples. But the highlight out of that is anything over 1500 watts has to be supplied by a branch circuit solely for that one appliance. Now, sub-rule 3 talks about, for the purpose of this rule, 2 or more separate built-in cooking units shall be considered as one appliance. So that could be considered, for example, a cooktop oven and a wall oven. A cooktop plus a wall oven. You could technically combine those into one, and they shall be considered as one appliance. Anyway, that's it. That I just wanted to give you the highlights of 26.744 and 26.746. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with another video soon.